Hey YouTube, coming out to my first Willpower Cup team, and it was claydol Rapidash, and I started with Annihilate, and it took me all of 3 battles to recognize that team was not working. I went 0-3. Uh, there was way more Murkrows and stuff with like Shadow Claw, like a lot of Sableyes and a lot of like Spiritombs and stuff like that with Shadow Claw. So I quickly realized that team just was not working. So I needed Dark, searched for Dark, saw Moltres. I'm like, that makes sense. Then proceeded to win 6 straight games. So you'll see that's 6 in a row there, and then finished off 2-2 to go 8-2 with this team. Claydol, a lot of play with the Mud Slaps. I have Rock Tomb. Some I saw, I think it was Mark in the Discord mentioned Ice Beam, and I did see quite a lot of Ice Beams Claydols. You hit super effective against other Claydols. You have Dragon coverage and you have Flyer coverage with Ice Beam. So maybe Ice Beam instead of Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb also hits super effective against Flyers though. Rapidash I used as the safe swap. Very, very spammy, very glassy, especially my fifth. It's a hundo, so the IVs are not ideal, but it's what I had. It's what I powered up before, so I did not want to play TM Roulette when I have like 40 left. So use Rapidash as a safe swap, Moltres in the back to sweep. So let's start with the run of 6 in a row here. After I switched the team from going 0-3. Okay, maybe a 7 in a row? Is 6 or 7 in a row? So Scorching Sand, the Claydol. Going to shield up 1 back here. It is an Ice Beam, right? So they are, yeah, I've seen a few of these. And here's what happens when you don't run Ice Beam. Get to the Scorching Sands. I get it off. It leaves them with 1 HP. And unfortunately, that 1 HP allows them to get to a move. And that move is an Ice Beam, which one-shots me, which is fine. I'll get the Rapidash in, get that extra Fairy Wind through. What's in the back? How do you say that? Is the X silent? Is it Zadu or with a Z? I don't know. Anyways, it's a Flying Psychic. So I go for the, I think I went for the nuke there, and it's always go for the nuke or take it out. Poliwrath in the back. I go Brave Bird because I'm not sure. I know it's fly super effective, and I know they're the shadow. Poliwrath has them like sneaky bulk, and with Sucker Punches doing super effective here, I figured that I would be fine anyway. So that's why I went for the Brave Bird instead of the fly. Took it out. Take out the Psychic Pokemon with the Sucker Punches. Number 2, Annihilate. So counters resisted because I'm half Psychic. They will have Rage Fist, which is super effective. Now, I don't think 1 Rage Fist takes out, especially from a non-shadow. Doesn't matter. Not really. I think I just commit to the shield anyways. And it's a nice slash. So those are coming much quicker. And then 1 and throw like a noob and caught on the Galarian Moltres. So I will come Rapidash because these Fairy Winds are super effective. Now, the only problem with Rapidash is it's very, very glassy. So going down a shield early puts you in a bad spot. So now I have to double shield here. I do have Mega Horn. I am baiting the Body Slam. Mega Horn hits neutral against a lot of things. Super effective against a lot of things. So they do let it go, unfortunately. So I'll have to burn a second Body Slam here. So burning that Body Slam, they decide to let it go. And it's Matang in the back, and I believe maybe they, what happened here? Do they not shield? Yeah, they don't shield. That's neutral because they're half Psychic, so now I can slap down. They're going to have to throw Psychic's resisted, Gyro Ball, or sorry, Psyshock is resisted, Gyro Ball won't do a ton. Annihilate comes in. I am throwing the Rock Tomb because they are so low. They have to shield. So it's an easy bait to lower their attack. They have 2 shields, so they had to use it. And because I lowered their attack, that puts them in a pretty tricky spot here. They do get to the Night Slash. So maybe they are running Night Slash Rage Fist because they end up throwing a move here. And I think they like leg out or top left. And I thought it would be like, oh, really? The game's going to do this for me? Because it did for me in the Mega Master League where just the game froze on me. But no, it looks like they got out when they recognized that I think they had Rage Fist, Night Slash, and that was not going to take me out. So Sucker Punch, the 1 down, 2 down there for the win. Greninja. I'm going to instant swap. And you could see just the Fairy Wind putting on pressure. I'm fine shielding here because I'm depending on what we see. I'm likely to grab a shield back from something here. So here we go. Even if this comes in, Mega Horn is neutral because there's 3 typings, and Psychic is 1 and Dark is 1, and you hit super effective against both. So that is why Mega Horn is recommended there. So we'll take the Psyshock. Does not quite take me out. Unfortunately, I do get taken out there before I get a move off. Should have just thrown the Body Slam. I am clearly debating here, and I don't know if this is the right move here. So I came in here because Mud Slap is super effective. Psyshock's resisted. Gyro Ball's not going to take me out. So I just wanted to like farm up there and then come in here. The Rapidash comes in the back here. I get to the Fly. At best, they have Mega Horn. That Fly almost takes out, and now that Sucker Punch does take out, so I don't get to the Mega Horn. Greninja comes in. I have a move. They're at a move. 45 second switch timer now. So they throw Hydro. I throw one in a Fly. And I'm going to snipe with that Scorching Sands that I banked earlier. So just want them to throw the fast move. They do. Snipe with that Scorching Sand. Get this Greninja out of here. So take out this with the slaps before they can X-Scissor me or Fury Cutter me down. Mandabuzz. I felt like I should have watching this, or not watching this back, but like remembering how I play this, left this. It is a Snarl Mandabuzz, which means they're not only hitting super effective with their fast move, they're getting to their charge moves faster. And charge moves are super effective here. And I know I have Rock Tomb, but it's still non-stab and does less than 50%. And I'm going to give up Switch anyways. So there's really no point of staying in to Rock Tomb if you're going to give up Switch anyways. Like, just get out. But they are clearly just confused about what to do here. Rapidash a Fairy Psychic, so kind of offsets some weaknesses, and there is a Greninja. And because I have such an advantage of energy, and Greninja's so glassy, I feel like I can grab a lot of shields just by baiting, or just putting on some, not a ton of hard body slam pressure, but you know, Greninja is so glassy, and with the super effective Fairy Winds, you can see how much it is adding up there. So do take it to the deep red. They do finally Hydro me. I'm going to come Moltres. I probably shield, but I felt that 3 Sucker Punches here with a shield is probably worth it because getting energy on this Pokemon is pretty valuable. 4 Sucker Punches, right? So that's even better. Out comes the Mandabuzz. So I'm at Fly and Brave Bird. Just going for the Fly because I don't really want to have to, if they shielding and then get into my Claydol is kind of a bad matchup. So I'll just throw the Fly, Sucker Punch down. It's an Aerial Ace, like it's not a good move. So that lands. Primeape comes in. I do get a move off here. Now am I going to instant swap or am I going to try to make them throw? But here they're already overfarmed 4 there. So I have to let this go. But I think they Rage Fist. Yeah, they Rage Fist, which means they're going to have to throw here, else I'm going to take them out. And that is exactly what happens. So don't even know if I'm really lighting it up with this team. But definitely some questionable plays and throws on my opponent's team. Malamar, Psywave is resisted, which is great, but Foul Play is super effective, which is not great. So I figured, you know, might as well shield the first one, hit them with the Rock Tomb, lower their attack, so that if I have to take a Foul Play, it's going to be lower. So here comes the Rock Tomb. This will lower the attack. Psywave's already resisted, so I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the super effective Rock Tomb, which is going to come right here. I was thinking about catching, and then they end up catching, so instant swap into Galarian Moltres pretty quick. Yes, I'll have Rock Tomb. It's a non-stab, but it would chip, so I am going to shield here. But I don't need to, because I would most definitely live. It does, like, just over 50. Getting to a Fly, probably not enough after the Rock Tomb. Leaves them with a couple HP, but they do go for the Mud Slap, so I do get them taken down. Hatterene comes in. It is a Charm user, so I'm going to get this Fly off and probably get out of here immediately, and that's exactly what I do. Hit them with the Rock Tomb. Malamar comes in and catches it, which is fine. Getting the Malamar out of here because of it. And this Charm user, I thought Charm was reworked, but they do not even get to a charge move or just kind of saw the writing on the wall. I don't know which one. Tried to come into the farm down. Either way, add a move, take him out. I guess this is my 5-0 since I'm showing you this part. Guzzlord. You know, again, kind of a tricky... Yes. Shouldn't the battle have started by now? Maybe like, I don't know, 4 or 5 fast moves ago? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3 Dragon Claws, 4 Dragon Claws. Yeah, so I don't know if they got a bunch of moves through there, but I'm pretty sure they did. You know, the one-turn leg was inconsistent. It happened 98% of times. And whether you had it or not was inconsistent. But, you know, I can adjust my game plan with a one-turn leg. I cannot adjust my game plan when my opponent gets like 3 fast moves through or the game just absolutely freezes on me and it's an instant loss to the game. Like, I would much rather take a one-turn leg where I can actually play the game out as opposed to the game that just like freezes on me and screws me over for the complete game. It's very, very frustrating. It's happening way too often. Like, I'm losing 1 to 2 sets. 1 to 2 games per 25 that my game just completely freezes. It's crazy. I hate it. Like, come on, guys. Season 20, what are we, 5? Something like that? Please fix the game. And this is why I think Guzzlord had extra energy, because here they are just back to back. I mean, Dragon Tail does go pretty quick now. So I am just going to commit to the farm down and come out with energy. They do throw a Dragon Claw rework, so that does actually do quite a lot of chip damage, but I do get the farm down, have a ton of energy. Let's see what they come in with. Malamar, basically just going straight to the Brave Bird, hoping it's enough to take out. I still have some energy left for Fly coming out of this. I'm going to have to shield. I expect the claydol snipe because I remember this, because I'm like, do not throw a fast move, wait for the snipe, and that's where the snipe comes. Hit them with the Fly, take them out, sucker punch down the claydol. So despite potentially losing some fast moves there, still taking that matchup. So I start off great with this team, and then Murkrow, got a safe swap Rapidash, and putting on pressure with this Fairy Wind, which is crazy. But they are also putting on pressure with this Peck. So, like, look how much damage is done just on their fast move. My fast move, again, not a hard-hitting move in Fairy Wind, but it is super effective. Yet their fast move is doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately for me, tried to throw right after, and they make the catch on a Sableye. And Sableye has a Shadow Claw, so that is super effective. So I can't really come Claydol. I have to come Moltres. I haven't used, again, I played 2 sets, 2 games, 2 teams. I played 2 teams in this cup, one with Matang coming after this afternoon, so check that out. And then I tried the Mega Master League. So that'll be, what day? Thursday, I guess. But I think I'll probably stick to most of this. I got thoughts on Mega Master League and just Master League in general. I haven't played for the first time in like 10 years. We'll play a lot of this, I think, and by a lot, I played every single set every single day so far. I can't with these 2 leagues. I'll be lucky if I play through Friday and then just take like the weekend off and then restart on Tuesday when Great League comes around. I wanted to try and keep a rhythm, but it's not happening with Willpower. I'm sorry, this meta sucks. But this is what we're at. So we'll play a few. We'll put out a few teams. If you want to submit some battles, link in the description. Earlier the better. Likely to get showcased if you submit within the next like day or 2. Okay, Claydol into Moltres, terrible lead. We'll have to go Rapidash right away and see what they want to do. It is still neutral here because I'm half Psychic, but the Fairy Winds are super effective. I'm just kind of throwing now, not because it's like a bait, but also I just want to burn the switch clock. Like, if you're allowing me to, if you're not getting out of this, I'm going to just kind of burn the switch clock so that if you do eventually get out, we're so desynced on time, as you can see here. But it looks like they're staying in. So I'm going to get to the Body Slam here. Take it out or grab that first shield. So looks like, did they shield? Sorry, I was just drinking all that water. Yeah, they did shield, and they just double shield here. What just happened? Yeah, they burn both shields, which means one of two things. They have zero answer for Rapidash, or they have a second answer for Claydol. Or they don't want Claydol to see something in particular in the back. So that's exactly kind of what it was. Well, they have Double Dark in the back, so they did not have an answer for Rapidash. That's one of it. And then second is they really wanted to just fight for Switch in a line because they did not want Morpeko to see the Claydol, and they wanted the water to see Claydol. Unfortunately, when you burn two shields, you're still going to have your Morpeko see the Claydol. And with it, just a very aggressive Mud Slap down. They do have Seed Bomb. Some of these in these metas do run Seed Bomb. And it spams, right? They're going to get to another move here, but the damage is done. They're going to be dry because they just had to throw right away. I will get to a fly here to take it out. I thought I was closer to a Brave Bird, but I wasn't, so I eventually go on over and hit that fly. So Claydol into Claydol. I believe this one has Ice Beam too. I think the majority of the Claydols I played against actually did have Ice Beam. So we'll see if that's the normal. I guess it makes sense, right? If you expect Claydol to be the #1 ranked Pokemon and out there a lot, having a move that hits super effective makes sense. As you can see, the Scorching Sands do just over 50%. So Scorching Sands here as well. I did win CMP. Let's see if oh yeah, I remember this. I'm throwing Rock Tomb. I know I win CMP. When you're in these matchups with CMP, your opponent will often try and catch on a Pokemon that resists ground, like a Flyer. Because if they catch on a Flyer, you have to throw Scorching Sands right away on CMP, or else you're in trouble. Or else like they're going to get a move, so I have to throw it right away, so it's an easy catch. So I thought they may have caught there. They did not, so I didn't take him out. Then I tried to align my Galarian Moltres on the Drapion that came in because I assumed Poison Sting, and then they'd have no Aqua Tail or Crunch. Sorry, they wouldn't have a lot for charge moves, and I'd have Fly. They'd have non-stab Aqua Tail. They had Ice Fang, so Ice Fang hitting super effective against Moltres. Poison Sting would have been super effective against Rapidash, so that's why I aligned there just to get hit with the Ice Fang. Then I had to give up Switch, then I had to give up Shields. So it's just a combo disaster right here where I'm going to... there's really no coming back from that. And especially when that back is a Morpeko. Okay, I think it's the last one. Lucario's obviously a great lead, hitting super effective with the slaps. Counters resisted. Claydol comes in. A little slow, but eventually get on the Galarian Moltres. Again, I do not need to shield. I could live one. But decide to shield anyways. Get to the fly. They do shield. I guess wanting to get a move off here. That's okay. Like I said, I'll live this and I'll take it in the ones. Just want to make sure I keep alignment here. And Lucario comes in, so I'm going straight Brave Bird. Brave Bird's still neutral. They're half fighting. Grab that shield or basically take it out. And that's exactly what happened. I do take it out. Guzzlord comes in. So I'm just throwing the Rock Tomb right away. I didn't really look at what was coming in. But I just came Claydol. Don't think I would come Claydol when I have a double super effective Fairy Wind user sitting in the back there. But at this point, did get a Rock Tomb off. Chipped it pretty well. Now they're going to have to dump both their moves. I guess this thing just spams really fast with this Doom Dragon Tail. These Brutal Swings come very quickly, but the Rapidash come in, double super effective. Claydol comes in, but I'm already out of move. And the Body Slam spam, very real on Rapidash. Although it's not amazing, the Rapidash is pretty attack heavy, so it does a decent amount. So that's team number 1. Matang team number 2 didn't do well. You know, there seems to be a lot of, Claydols for starters. There's quite a lot of Claydols. And then there are quite a lot of, like I said, a lot of Pokemon that have Ghost fast moves. So because, you got Darks, Fighters, and Psychic. So if you have a Ghost, usually it's again, half Dark Ghost. So you have the Ghost fast move, super effective against the psychic. You have resisting the fighting because of the ghost, and then you potentially, if you're half dark, neutralize the dark weakness there. So it makes sense that those Pokemon are pretty strong in this meta, so I may have to test out some variation of that, like a Spiritomb, Sableye combo in the next day here. Maybe when you're watching this, I'm probably on that team, some sort of team of that variation. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with these cups. You know, you can look at Poke, look at the rankings. You can put teams together that you think will work, and then you're immediately met with, okay, I just played X amount of sets. Here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I think is strong based on what I'm seeing, and then go from there, and then just kind of tweak until all the content creator teams come out, and then you tweak against their teams that you see constantly. And then we get bored of this meta after a couple days and sit out until Great League. Luckily, Great League is coming back. Mega Master League is on. I did play Mega Master League. I played one set. I'll finish off one more set today, and I'll showcase that tomorrow. Ooh, man. Power creep on Zacian is very real. I went up against so many of those, and it was problem every single time. The Megas weren't even the problem. It was freaking Zacian every single time was the problem. So I don't know. And I don't have like a Ho-Oh or anything like that to deal with it. But we'll go over that tomorrow. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys this afternoon.